Alright folks, how is it going? We are going to get started on this sand truck. We're going to put a new body on it. I've got the telehandler up over the top. I've got some holes cut into it. And I've got the old box chained to the telehandler. So what we're going to do is we're going to lift this old one off. And we'll run over and walk around the new one quick. And we'll set you guys up. And we can show you how we're going to lift that off in there and get the new one in place. So we'll walk over and check out the new sand body that's going to go on it, and we'll get this one lifted off. We'll look the frame over, clean it up, and set the new one on here. Alright, here is the new body here that's going to go on that truck. This one's got a new chain in it, new drive motor, the whole 9 yards. So we'll get that old one lifted off, and then we'll set this new one on there. This is the same dimensions and everything as what the other one is. This is the old one that's coming off in there. Alright, we're going to get this lifted off now. Alright, we are not able to lift evenly, so we're going to set it down. We're going to put the payloader and the telehandler on there so we can lift the front different than the back. So we're going to set that back down, unhook the chains, position the payloader over the front, telehandler over the back, and we're going to try to lift it back. Just got to come. Can you see in there from this side? Because I can't see you. So I can let it down. Alright, we've had a slight change of plans here. We weren't able to lift it equally the way I had it hooked, so we had to bring in the payloader and the telehandler. We're going to use both of these to get it lifted off of there. We can lift one independent of the other, so we're thinking that's going to be a better way to do it. So we have some issues with the cab up front, therefore it's not allowing us to do what I want to do with it. Alright, okay, now we tried lifting this off with just a telehandler. That didn't do it. And we brought the telehandler and the payloader in here to see if we could kind of independently lift it. That wasn't working either. I thought I could sneak it out between the fuel tank in the rear and the cab here, but there's just not enough room to get it out, so we're going to have to take the fuel tank off and just kind of lift it and just get it up over these saddles right here, and then just bring the whole thing out sideways. So I've got the fuel tank, I've got that unbolted. I've just got to lift it out of there and set it down very carefully on the ground, and then we can get back to trying to lift this up off of there. Okay, we've got it off and he's out away from everything here, so it looks like we're in the safety zone, so he can back up. We have a few small things that we have to do to this. We've got to take the battery box off that one side, and it looks like we got to take the fender off as well. Yeah, we've got to take that fender off, and then I also need to take this drive motor off in there, and then the rest of this thing, and we've got this cover here for the hydraulic valve body that needs to come off. And then the rest of the damn thing is going to go right in the scrap truck. There's nothing that is worth anything on this. I will jump inside this and I'll show you what everything looks like on the inside. It is completely shot. But what we need to do now is we need to pressure wash this frame on this. And we've got to check a few things over, make sure we're in good shape to set that new unit back down on here. Alright, we've got the box off the truck. There's the truck there. We got the truck all washed. We're going to take this box over and put it on the scrap metal truck, but this is the reason why we're replacing it. There is just nothing left to the floor. You can get some light in here, but that's what the floor looks like on each side. The chain wore through and ended up eating itself. So it was going to take a lot more work than just putting a new floor in and a new chain. It's rotted out in the corners. It's real thin on the side walls. The newer one is a little better design. Anyway, there's a rotted out spot right there in this front left corner. It's cracked there, so it needed a little more work than just throwing a new chain and a new floor in it. Plus, the floor height on the other one is thicker, so that the chain rides a lot different. So we'll talk about the new one once we get that closer to installing it here. So Ben's got it chained up. We're going to take this over and throw it in the scrap truck here. So, all right, go ahead. Watch it when you lift up that you don't hit that truck there. What do you think there, buddy? What kind of work did you get done today?
Loading spreaders.
Loading spreaders, huh? Hold on, Ben. Hey, have him try to get to the back some. It's going to get caught on the cab shield.